All right, everybody. So today we're diving into this super interesting method for really nailing your communication. It's called the cause effect solution method, or CES for short.
And we're going to break it down for you, show you exactly how it works, why it's so effective.
Yeah, like we were talking about before we started. Have you ever noticed how some people, they just have this way of getting their point across? They just draw you in. And by the end, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm convinced.
Totally. And often, it's not just charisma. There's actually a method to the madness.
Exactly. And this CES thing, it's like their secret weapon. So what are we waiting for? Let's unpack it.
All right, so let's start with the cause. At the heart of this method is this idea that you need to lay a solid foundation. It's like building a house.
Right. You can't just slap up the walls without a strong foundation. So how do we do that with our communication?
So instead of just presenting the problem at a surface level, we dig deeper. We investigate the underlying causes, the why behind the what.
So with our ongoing ocean plastic problem, we wouldn't just say, oh no, there's plastic in the ocean. We talk about why. Like our over-reliance on single-use plastics.
Exactly. We might discuss how the low cost and convenience of these plastics make them attractive choices, but then highlight the unintended consequences of that choice. You know, like how this creates a system where these materials are easily discarded and end up polluting the environment.
Like connecting the dots for people.
Right, and you're giving them the full picture so they understand the problem on a deeper level.
So we've laid out the cause, we've established that foundation.
Yeah.
What's next? The effect. Right.
Yeah, precisely. Now it's time to show the impact. And this is where things get a little more visceral. We want to appeal to emotions, paint a vivid picture of the consequences.
So we're not just talking about plastic in the ocean as a concept anymore. We're talking about the devastating effects on marine life, like that image of the sea turtle with a plastic straw stuck in its nose. Mm-hmm. Ugh, heartbreaking.
Right, those powerful visuals, they stick with people. And it's not about being manipulative, it's about making the problem feel real, relatable.
Because let's face it, facts alone don't always move people to action. We need that emotional connection.
Absolutely. And this is also a good place to talk about the long-term consequences, the ripple effects. Like with ocean plastic, it's not just about the immediate harm to marine animals, it's about microplastics entering our food chain, potentially affecting our health down the line. Suddenly it hits closer to home, you know?
It goes from, oh, that's sad, to, wait, this affects me too. Okay, so we've got their attention, they understand the problem, they feel the urgency. Now for the good part, the solution. What do we do about it?
Right, and this is where you really get to shine as a problem solver. But here's the thing. It's not enough to just present a solution. You need to acknowledge the potential obstacles, the challenges in implementing it.
So it's like preemptively answering their doubts, showing them that you've really thought this through.
Exactly. For example, you could say, I know that transitioning away from single-use plastics seems daunting, maybe even inconvenient, but then you follow that up with a powerful counterpoint.
Like, imagine a world with cleaner oceans, thriving marine ecosystems, and even new economic opportunities in the sustainable packaging industry.
Exactly. You're painting a picture of a brighter future, and you're addressing the potential downsides head-on, which makes your argument way more persuasive.
This CES method, it's pretty genius. I'm already thinking about all the ways I can use this, not just in speeches, but in everyday life. Like trying to convince my friend to finally watch that show I love, or even writing a persuasive email at work.
It's a surprisingly versatile tool. By understanding the root causes of a problem, highlighting its effects in a compelling way, and then offering well-considered solutions, you can significantly improve your communication skills and become much more persuasive in all sorts of situations.
So listeners, next time you really need to get your point across, remember the CES method. It's like that secret weapon we were talking about, but now you're in on it.
It's all about structuring your message in a way that resonates with people, that makes them think, feel, and ultimately take action. And that's a powerful skill to have in any situation.
Absolutely. Well said. That's it for today's deep dive, everybody. Until next time.